All right, here's our first live. I just finished fixing this Z Fold, or Flip, I should say. I'm gonna make a short about it later. Grab my iPad so I can check comments. Water. And charger, just in case. Can I view my own live? Text sandwich. Oh yeah, there we go. Nice. Alright, so we'll keep this here. Check the feed. Alright, we're fixing this, turn this down so it doesn't echo. Right now I'm fixing a iPhone 13 battery. And this is pretty dirty, so I'm gonna clean out the screws before I even start this repair so that I don't strip them trying to remove them. Three people in the chat is lit. What's up, guys? And girls, maybe. Sorry, my viewers are like 98% men. Yeah. It's good, DZ. Just taking these bottom screws out right now. And we're gonna add this screen to some heat so I can get this up without breaking it. Chilling, nice. Same, I'm working. I work every day though, but my work is pretty chill. This is my first live. I don't even know how this works, honestly. But I got 9 viewers, that's insane. just takes forever. I feel like real-time tech repair might not be it. I don't know. Maybe. I'm trying a little bit of everything. I'm going to be going live on Mondays and Tuesdays because the shop's not super busy, but I get just enough like business to make it kind of interesting. You'll see like a decent amount of repairs and kind of get to see me talk with some customers, and sometimes some funny stuff happens in here that I don't record because I don't have my phone out, and if I'm live you guys can hear some of these customers and the things they say. You're doing good. Thanks, dude. I appreciate it. Yeah, I've just been pretty much myself on YouTube. I don't want to play like a character or anything. I've been pretty much me, and it's been working for me, so I don't plan on changing anything. So the hardest part about a battery repair is getting the customer's old screen off without damaging it. I use a lot of alcohol just to make sure that adhesive underneath isn't grabbing still. So we're gonna lift this away. And once I get a little bit of space in here, like right here, I just take like a pick and go nice and slow. Yeah, I wanted to do some live streams because I feel like it's gonna bring like just another angle to my channel. And then maybe I can even like pull some clips from this and post them as shorts or something maybe. You see how there's like that gap there? It's just gonna work. You're gonna work through that gap. Be nice and careful going down. You do not want to break this dude's screen because then you don't make no money. Open that thing up there. And you see I probably took a picture of my screen's still good, still intact, no breaks. That's what you're looking for. As long as you don't break the customer's screen, as long as you can get these screens off without breaking them, you can do any of these internal repairs and make a decent amount of money, dude. Just glue in the corners kind of messed up. After I do this battery, I've got an iPad I gotta do. You guys can check out too. Take out these screws. All of these screws on the inside of the iPhone 13 are Phillips except for one. One's gonna be the tri-tip screw. $14 people. What is good, chat? This is crazy. Thanks for tuning in. I appreciate it. So now that we've got the brackets out, maybe if I can get this out. There we go. I'm gonna disconnect the battery first. If you're looking at the inside of an iPhone, this connection here is the battery. Just disconnect that so that there's no power going into the logic board. And then you disconnect the screen, which is the one right next to the battery. And you disconnect the Face ID. Oh, it's a proximity sensor, whatever. Look at this. This kid must have dropped the phone because the tri-tip screw that I was talking about is like lodged into the back of his screen. You see that? Just gonna take that off. All right, you see this battery is not looking very flush. That thing is puffy. It says service, so that's what we're gonna do. Pop it on some heat, let that heat up. I'm gonna grab the battery real quick. I'll be back, chat. How's the audio? Is the audio good? I'm running the AC in here. I don't know if you can hear it. It's like super loud. Here's a new battery. It is Apple genuine. They just cover it for whatever. There's got to be some reason. I don't know why the supplier does what he does, but it's definitely Apple genuine. The battery's all hot. Just add some alcohol to this, loosen it up. Some people pull the pull tabs out. I don't do that. I just get it really hot. Just get it really hot and use alcohol. I think that's the best way to do it. Add it back to the heat. I don't think it's hot enough. This little heat mat right here. It's hard to get everything in frame because I don't think I can change to like the wide angle lens when I'm streaming. But it's just sitting on the heat mat, trying to get it nice and hot. See if I can't get a better angle for you guys too. That battery is nice and warm. So I'm gonna pull that thing out. A little more alcohol, just on these adhesive tabs. How's this angle? There we go. Just lift up. See if I can get this cheese pull here. Oh yeah. That's the good stuff. Oh. Now that the old battery's out, I like to just clean up the old adhesive because it's got new adhesive on the new one. I'm buying a DJI Osmo, and I feel like that thing's gonna make these angles pop, dude. I'm gonna be able to get such good angles when I buy that thing. I'm so stoked for that to come in the mail. And then I use like the adhesive I've already removed to kind of stick to the other adhesive and help pull it up. Kind of little tip, little trick. Get all this cheese off. If I watch my live from my iPad, and I'm also signed into my YouTube on my iPad, do I count as a viewer? Also, if you guys are new to the channel, please, please, please don't forget to subscribe. All right, frame is nice and clean. I mean, there's a couple little spots. Maybe I'll grab them. They're gonna drive me crazy. Nah, fuck it. Okay. Take your new battery. Ooh. This connection here, always make sure you press that connection in before you lay the battery down. It just, I don't know, it helps with placement. Makes things nice and neat and organized. Connection in, and then you can go ahead with the battery. Perfect. All right, get these other connections back down. You see that? How can I focus on? Is there no focus feature? I'm so confused. All right, anyways, get the batteries in. Screen components are clicked in. So now we're just gonna add our brackets back. What's good, chat? 8 people in here is crazy. Thanks for checking me out. And if you're in Northern New York, I run a little shop called Easy Tech. Stop in and get your phone repaired if you ever need it. How we doing? You had the Motorola phone, right?
Yeah. It actually just came in my mind last night.
I remember you said
and
that.
I literally leave today.
Yeah, I remember you saying that you were leaving, so you needed it.
Gone forever.
Yeah.
It's a lie.
Oh, Jesus.
Did I already pay for it?
I think you owe me $10 for it.
Um,
I think. Let me check my system. I'll see. So when did you come in? Friday?
I
You don't remember? Me either. Alright, let's see. Yeah, you just paid for the screen. It was Thursday. You just paid for the screen. It's only $10 for the screen.
Okay.
Okay.
Loud out here.
There it is. Alright, brother. You got the phone? Do you want me to put it on, or are you gonna do it yourself? You can do it yourself if you want.
I got it.
Okay. I'm pretty good at it, dude.
I'll leave it to him.
Okay, I was gonna say. I
And
put a lot-
somehow it got cracked today. I have literally no idea.
You already cracked the
I
damn
think this
thing.
phone is just kind of trash.
Dude, I don't know. Some people really, really love Motorola, but I don't. I don't know. I don't know. I think they're like, a lot of people say they pay like $60 to $80 for these phones. And
Yeah,
it's
no.
really like how much quality are you gonna get? Like,
Yeah.
you know,
Because I thought they said though that these are like almost indestructible unless they're talking
indestructible.
unless they're talking about the older ones.
Oh yeah, maybe. I don't know. I've never seen one that's indestructible yet. Even the ones that were like, you know, advertised as indestructible, they have like a Kyocera one that's like supposed to be indestructible. I've seen guys break those, so.
I saw a video. It's hilarious. They put 2 Motorola's for brake pads. They just.
Really?
I don't remember what happens in the video exactly, but they're like, yeah, these are indestructible.
These are indestructible. That's hilarious. Remember the old Nokia phones? Like the
Not
brick
really.
phones? Oh no. Sorry, I'm old.
It's either that video is either Motorola or Nokia.
Yeah, the Nokia phones are like, everyone always jokes that they were super indestructible. And they basically were, dude. You could throw them at a wall. The first phone I ever had was a Motorola phone. Actually, I had the Razr, like the flip phone.
Mm.
And whenever the phone would like start to act stupid, I would just throw it like either on the ground or at a wall or something and pick it back up, and it would fix it. Yeah. They don't make them like that no more though.
Yeah, I wish it was like that.
There's no money to be made that way. You got to break it at least every couple of years, so you go buy the new one, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
but I don't do that.
All right, there you go, brother.
All right, appreciate
You
it.
paying cat or card?
Card.
Card. Gotcha. Comes out to $10.80 after tax. You can tap right on this thing here. Don't you can just hit that. It's not a big. It's like if I do a repair and it's like gonna give me like $5 or something, then I'm like, yeah, you can leave a tip if you want. 22 cents. Don't worry.
All right, I appreciate it.
Of course, brother. Have a good one.
You too.
All right, this thing's done. Let's plug it in. Make sure she boots up. This charging port is filthy. What does this audio sound like? What does this audio sound like? Oh, it sounds good. All right. It's not bad at all. All right, I don't know this kid's passcode, so when he comes in, I'll just tell him how to calibrate the battery, and that's all done. Now I've got this iPad, and the lady's dog bit it. Somehow it broke the LCD underneath, but it didn't break the digitizer. And I think it's because he punctured right here and broke the LCD from the back. So we're gonna replace an LCD today. Hopefully I can take this digitizer off without cracking it or damaging it in any way. Should be able to. I'm pretty good at my job. Chat, do you know if you can play, if you can play music on YouTube Live? Or does it have to be like, non-copyrighted music? Let me know. Because I feel like there's an awkward silence way too often. So here's a new LCD. And right now I'm just heating up that top glass on the iPad so I can get it off without damaging it. I'm gonna set this LCD to the side. Nobody knows if you can play music in here. I just feel like it's too quiet. It's like a little background music might help. Not crazy, not a party obviously. Top fans. Do I have top fans? DZ told ya. That's my boy. Here's the first one in the chat. Alright, this thing's nice and hot. You can kind of see that damage in the LCD? That is bad. We're gonna swap that thing out. This is what it looks like when the screen's on. She can't see nothing. So we're gonna throw some isopropyl alcohol all along the edges like I always do with every repair where I take the screen off. There's always alcohol that goes down first. Some extra alcohol here. iPhone hit on the back. Don't turn on. What possible damage can be? Ernesto, if you hit your iPhone on the back and it's not turning on anymore, there's a possibility that, is the back glass shattered? Like, did you shatter the glass on the back? Or is it like still intact? So that kind of matters. No glass broke. And I mean, it could possibly just be when you dropped it, you damaged the screen, dude. Typically, if the back glass breaks, what it could be is the glass sometimes punctures the battery. But if your back glass isn't broken, it's probably not gonna be that. I mean, something could have came loose internally, but that's very, very rare. Like, it doesn't happen very often. So I'm gonna assume probably the screen is broken. Even if it doesn't look shattered or anything like that, it's very possible that you damaged the LCD. Very possible. see? Doing a pretty good job so far. You want to separate this glass from the frame without damaging this glass, because this glass isn't damaged. It's hard to replace it. What iPhone is it, dude? I probably have a video of me fixing it that you could look at and kind of follow along. It's not hard to do. That's my biggest thing. That's the number one thing I'm always preaching here on my YouTube is I don't think it's super hard to do. I'm sure it's intimidating, but if your screen is broken, on an iPhone especially, I really feel like if you watch a couple YouTube videos and take your time, it's something you could do on your own, 100%. Try and get a better angle of my work here. So we've got this whole side lifted. That's good. Of course, dude, of course. If you have any questions, bro, just comment on one of my YouTube videos. If you're having trouble with something during the repair or anything, I could make a little video just for you, bro. I don't mind doing stuff like that. I'm a really small creator and I'm always looking for like little things to do that would help at least one of my followers. So yeah, if you have any issues, dude, just comment on one of my videos and be like, I'm having difficulty with this, and I'll make a pretty detailed video on how to help you. Thanks for popping in and checking out the live stream, dude. I appreciate it. If you haven't already subscribed to me, please do. That would help me tremendously. All right, so this is almost up. All right, here we go. Oh. So easy to get these things up without breaking them. It's really not. I just make it look easy because I'm a freaking pro. Get something to prop this digitizer up. I use like, let me see if I can't get a better. Dude, the angle is killing me. Let's see if we can. Is there really no way, chat, to get this, to make this like, to change the zoom on my camera? Whatever, there we go. I think that's a little better. All right, so remember I said before, it's just the LCD, it's not the digitizer. So we don't even have to worry about this digitizer. Leave it as is. The LCD only has 4 screws in each corner. So you're gonna lift those screws, lift this LCD up, and remove it. Pretty easy. One. Two. 3. 3 and 4.
Hi,
Hi there.
you get the charging port for the old phone that I had? last week?
Oh yeah, I got that charging port. Yes,
Oh,
sir.
great. You're doing something.
I am, but this should only take me. If you want to leave the phone for maybe 45 minutes to an hour, I should have it all set for you.
Okay.
Is that okay?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Alrighty.
See you now.
I'll see you in an hour.
Yeah.
Chat, this is crazy. I'm about to do a iPhone 6s charging port. Crazy. Crazy this dude still has a 6s in 2025, am I right? Alright. Let me... Well, this doesn't even really... This shit don't even matter. 'Cause it's broken to shit anyways. So right here, this is the connection for the LCD. This is the only thing we're removing. Everything else functions just fine on this iPad. Just need to remove this. Boom. Just like that. Let me see if I can't. I can, but I can zoom in, but I can't zoom out. That's fake. Alright, whatever. Alright. Satisfying pull. Alright, same thing. Just gonna swap this thing over. Once that's connected, take this bracket, pop it right back in there. Find your Phillips head screwdriver. And just put those screws back in. Pretty easy stuff. Pretty standard stuff. Lay these screws back down. And once I lay these screws back down, I'll peel this little plastic film off the top of the LCD, and this thing should work again. I fixed this thing in like what? 15 minutes? 20 minutes? Dude, I'm so good. It's crazy. Yeah, these little screws you just want to put in each of the corners. Super easy. 4 screws, and then 3 underneath. 7 screws, you can fix your own LCD. Hardest part about this repair is lifting this little comes a satisfying pull. Oh, that's nice. We'll lay this screen back down. All right, moment of truth. Wow, it's fixed. Took me 15 minutes. It could take you 15 minutes too. Let's test the touch. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 0. We're good, dude. Boom. iPad 9 fixed. Clean out the case for the customer, because I'm a nice guy. Case is pretty busted too, but whatever, it's fixed. Not too hard, and if you stuck around for the full repair, you probably learned something. Toss that old LCD in the garbage. All right. Now we got a pretty funky one, chat. iPhone 6s. I cannot believe this guy brought this phone in. His charging port doesn't work, so we're gonna replace that. I haven't done one of these in a long time, so this actually might be a challenging repair for me. First thing you do, pop out these pentalobe screws at the bottom. Can I get it to focus? No. They're tiny on these older models. They're so much longer on the new ones. Okay, and then we're gonna take this screen, add it to some heat. First thing we gotta do is pop that screen off. Charging port here. This thing's probably older than some of my subscribers. There she is in all her glory. See if we can maybe get a better angle on this. This could work. Nah, the angle before was so much better. I'm still figuring out how I'm gonna do these. I got a gimbal coming in the mail. And that might be, that's gonna change my life, I think. All right. So, with every repair, I probably sound like a broken record at this point. Some alcohol on the outside edges. Pop that screen open. Once you get that gap, you're good to work. Yeah, it's been surprisingly busy for a Tuesday, which I'm cool with. And I've done a decent amount of, you know, like mixed repairs. Did a iPhone 13 battery for you guys, and I did a iPad 9th generation LCD, and now we've got an iPhone 6S that needs a new charging port. The variety is crazy. This is like daily for me. This is the type of stuff I do daily. It's always so random. Come on. This thing will not come out. There's all the schmegma in there. Am I tripping? Chat, am I tripping? Get the hell out of there, dude. Oh my God, I was caught. This piece was caught in one of these clips. Oh man. Look at this thing, dude. Look how filthy this thing is. Oh, it's so fucked. Fricked. Am I allowed to swear? I don't know. Yeah, the six generations, they open up and down, up and down. It's weird, but that's how they do it. Alright, disconnect the battery before we do any work. And we're gonna get rid of the screen too. Dude, I messed up his screen with the alcohol. Cause the damn thing wouldn't just open. So now I gotta replace his screen. I'm not gonna make any money on this repair now. I might make $10. Parts are pretty cheap, but parts and labor, you can't charge people regular rates when they bring in these old devices because they won't repair them. So you got to give them discounted rates to still get the job done. But I mean, look at this thing, dude. It's so incredibly dirty and old. Oh, all right. Yeah, I'll worry about that later. So, charging port. It lays down here in the bottom. We're gonna have to remove a decent amount of stuff to probably access this thing. Charging port on a phone this old is crazy. But it's what the customer wants, so that's what we'll do. Gonna remove all the screws from this loudspeaker. Oh, there's more screws right here. I'm gonna put this screw back in. Can I maybe? Perfect. Okay. All right. So, stop focusing on my hand, chat. What the hell? The camera on live is kind of difficult to work with. Maybe I won't be doing this as much as I thought I would. I don't know. So there's an infinite amount of screws down here that you got to remove before you even start this repair. This is the iPhone 6s. Take our tweezers, pull this thing, keep this right with the part it needs. Chat, any tech questions, anything like that, just leave them in the comments, dude. I'm happy to help with any tech questions. We can talk about whatever. Did you guys see Rampage Jackson's son? All that stuff with him? That is insane to me. Alright, remove this Taptic engine. Wow, that thing is filthy. This is the Taptic engine on a iPhone 6s. Alright, now we've got a majority of this stuff lifted. We should be good to start removing. I think there might be... No, that's how old this phone is. I don't even have those bottom screws that go in the charging port anymore. Pretty old phone. Alright. So, fold this back. Pop this little connection out. Is there another one underneath here? There it is, dude. The problem screw that I couldn't find. Yeah, on these older repairs, dude, there's always a little bit of a learning curve for me because I started doing tech repair way after I mean, I fixed these, obviously, but they're not like my bread and butter. Does this come out? I'm so confused. Tell me it comes out. It does. Okay. Boom, boom. I think we can free this charging port now. Dude, this camera is so... I'm just gonna zoom out a little bit. Maybe that'll fix it. I wanted to focus on the phone, not my hand. It just keeps focusing on my hand. All right, so now we can pull this port out. Now that we got all this shit handled. Add just a bunch of the isopropyl alcohol. And you're gonna take a plastic spudger and you're going to start lifting away that old... Going off, my bad. Yeah, just start lifting away that old port. See if I can't get a better angle for you. I really didn't want to do this repair. I cleaned this guy's port like 6 times to try and see if it was just dirty. It's not, of course. Just needed a replacement. Yeah, once you really get under there with some alcohol and stuff, it should pop right out. These little, come on, focus. Okay. So these little brackets here have to be removed, pulled out, and put onto the new part. Or back into the frame of the phone, honestly. Probably works. So I'll put one back here. Check out new port. Dude, this camera sucks. All right, anyways, take this, take these little stickies off. And once you got those off, there's this little gasket here. Pop that into place. This is an old repair. I doubt anyone will need any tips on this anyways, but I try and give directions anyways. Brother, this camera is a joke. It won't even focus. Okay. Right here. Hi there.
I was telling my husband we were popping over here, and he said he knew you when you were a kid back at Case Middle School, I think it was. Brian Morrison.
Oh, Mr. Morrison is your
Yeah,
husband?
yeah.
Wow, that's super cool. Yeah, I was just talking to him on Facebook the other day, actually.
Oh, okay.
Do you want to enter this? Yeah, he was my study hall teacher.
Oh, okay. Said he liked you.
Yeah, I was kind of a troubled kid, but he was always pretty cool with me. And yeah, he was a really cool teacher. Let's see here, settings. Finish your battery repair. Restart and finish repair. Oh, okay. So you probably know your way around an iPhone anyway, so I can just kind of talk you through this. You have to update. If you want this battery calibrated so you can use it like a normal battery, you're gonna have to go to your software updates, update the phone, and then after you update the phone, in general, if I can find it. Yeah, in general, usually there's, oh, it's right here. Parts and service history. So you just click on that, and it'll ask you to calibrate the battery. That's all you have to do. You don't have to. You don't have to do it, but yeah. And then you paying card?
Yep. We appreciate it.
Yeah, no problem at all. I'm sorry I didn't have it yesterday. I couldn't
Oh,
get it
that's
for you
alright.
then.
He thinks he's fine too, but then his phone's will be like below 20 and 10%, and it's sad if it's working, and I'm like, we need better than that.
Comes up to 108 even. You can tap right on this thing if you have it. Perfect. There's your receipt.
Thank you so much.
And you are all set. Thank you too.
Do you have my case?
Oh. Yeah, I do. I usually give it back to people right away because I do that all the time. You're welcome. Have a good day.
You too.
That lady was married to my high school teacher. He said hi to me. That's pretty cool. Okay, so just pop this port back in. This is a new one, not the old one. I don't know why I said old. This is such a dumb repair. Maybe I shouldn't have even posted this one. Maybe I should have saved this for another time. I don't know. But I thought it would be kind of cool to work on something old that maybe you don't see a whole lot of anymore. Because sometimes this stuff does happen. People come in, they love the phone, they don't feel like they need apps or anything like that, so they'll just have you fix their old ass phone. Yeah, definitely the hardest part about this repair is trying to get everything in place, because like this is not tech friendly at all, dude. This is back when Apple did not want you, I mean they still don't, but this is back when they're like, no, you can't fix them. Only we can fix them. I'm still not understanding how the hell this ear speaker. There we go. Wow. That was rough. But it's done. Well, it's not done, but the hard part is over. Okay. Slap this thing down. Get everything down. I don't remember what this screw is for. Get this. Oh, come on, dude. There we go. Okay. Wow. That was challenge. I actually challenged myself here. I have not done a 6S charging port. Actually, I don't think ever. This is my first one. So, we're all learning new things today. That shit still wasn't even in all the way. There we go. Okay. Let's start laying some of these screws back in so that I'm not sitting here fighting with gravity and shit. Hi.
I got too soon?
No, you're not. I already got it done.
Awesome.
I'm just fighting with some guy's old phone right now.
Oh, how do you know how to do this stuff?
I was oops.
Look at those little tiny pieces. Oh,
I know, it's insane.
I can't imagine.
This is like an older one too, so this isn't even like one I have like a whole lot of experience
bet.
with.
I bet it's not old. Oh, mine's in the car, but my phone I have to bring into you someday. I keep thinking I need a new one. It won't charge. It has to only sit on a speaker to charge. It won't plug in and charge.
Oh, really?
It's a.
It's kind of the same spiel with this guy's phone.
Is that an iPhone?
Yeah, this is an older iPhone. It's an iPhone 6S.
That's what mine is.
Are you kidding me?
No.
Your charging port doesn't work either?
What's that? No.
Your charging port doesn't work
That's what's
either?
going on with his.
Yeah, you're gonna make me do this again?
I'm not today because I'm just going to pay for my tablet first. I can't believe you know how to do this stuff though.
Yep.
Does it keep you busy?
I stay pretty busy. Just in the last hour, I've done 3 repairs, so
For you.
4 actually.
Wow.
Yeah. And here's your good as new.
So, did you have to put a new thing on it?
The new
Something.
LCD. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
I thought
Your
it was-
digitizer was fine. I didn't have to replace
I
that.
see.
Yeah.
I thought I was going to have to go to get a new one, and my son comes here all the time. He said, "Go here."
Yeah. No, definitely don't have to replace it.
Nice. Well, I'll be bringing my phone in then next.
Okay. Was that the 162? There's that for you. There's an optional tip always. You don't have to.
And after the what?
A tip.
Oh, tip.
You definitely don't have to. Don't worry
I
about
work in the tipping business, so
it. There you go.
thank you.
You're welcome.
Appreciate it.
Have a great day. Alright, can we get this stupid antenna thing down? These are like, I'm so glad that iPhone did away with these things. Because it is incredibly stupid. You spend more time trying to get the thing lined up than anything. There we go. Alright, now that that's in, we can start laying down screws again. I think all of these go over here. These are for the tap deck. Okay. I had to remember my screw map because people just kept coming in and giving me more devices and asking for advice. But yeah. Taptic engine back in, and then once we put this Taptic engine in, I'm going to put this loudspeaker back in. Oh, it's upside down. Right? Yeah, it's upside down. Flip it right side up. I think this thing came upside down somehow. Okay, so that's what we gotta do. We gotta pop this in there. Lay it down. Boom. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. I want you in my room. Does this connect? It does. Oh my God, we're done with this shitty repair. Thank the Lord. Thank the Lord. I'm not done yet, but just about. Just about done. So this little thingamajigga went here. Boop. And this big long screw here. If you're working on something that you're not familiar with, just make sure you have a really good screw map. It makes a difference. It makes a big difference. Okay. I really, really hope I never have to do one of these ever again. This was just the absolute worst. But at the same time, I know I'll have to because that lady I just talked to that came into the shop said that she needed the exact same repair done. So, kind of beat on never doing it again, I guess. Oh, that's not the one. That's not the one. This is the one, I think, maybe? Yeah, this is the one. That bitch in there. One more here. I think this is about done, but you never know. I don't even know that it'll be successful. It's hard to say. Just gonna install it, pray for the best. I really wish I wasn't doing an iPhone 6S right now, but here I am. I got a customer chat. can I do for you?
Sorry. It's not, the charging thing's not working right, so it's not taking a charge.
Doesn't take a charge?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, just wondering if you can, maybe get one, not making you do it right now, but, and then hers doesn't even come on.
So one doesn't take a charge and one doesn't power on at all?
I mean, it powers on, but it's like, it's just showing a screen, it's not doing anything else. Yeah, that's all.
Oh, it
it's
just shows the Apple logo?
Yeah, I'm not worried about the screen, we're just worrying about because it's not working. If you want, I can give you my number, you can just call me when you're
Yeah,
done.
there's some sticky notes right there.
Okay, because we're just gonna go get food right across the road,
Okay.
so. Because I see her doing something right now, so.
Yeah, just in the middle of a
Nope, you're
repair.
good.
But...
So, just, right there, is that for you?
Okay.
Then when you get a chance, just let me know.
Yeah, I'll let you know. I'll give you a call.
All right, thank you very much.
You're welcome. Holy yap, am I right? Alright, let's see if this worked. Oh my god, the charging port works, but I fucked this screen up with a bunch of fucking alcohol. What kind of screens are these, man? Oh my god. I'm so glad I got into this when I did, because I would have jumped off a cliff. I would have jumped off a cliff if I had to worry about ruining screens with isopropyl alcohol. At least it charges now, but I'm out money, definitely, because I'm going to have to replace the screen for the customer. So, I don't even know why I laid these screws back down. We're going to rip this apart real quick, swap the screen out. I'm 90% sure I got it in the back. And we don't make money, but we don't lose money. We might make like $10, like I said before. It is what it is. Sometimes stuff like this happens, especially when you're working on something you don't. That's why I don't recommend working on things you know nothing about. I thought it would be good. And honestly, I really don't even think it's so much my fault, but like his LCD, like this thing was so separated, I couldn't even get it out. I had to do a lot of fighting with this thing to get it out. I'm just gonna replace it for him. It's my shop's integrity on the line. I'm not gonna do that, so I'm just gonna replace it for him. It's my mistake. It happens. But this thing is old and dirty. You can tell it's never been worked on a day in its life. Or it might have, actually. I don't know. There's a lot of screws missing in this thing. Look at this, a screw wedged in the grill of that. It's crazy. Now the screens on these I've done 100 times. But I've just never did the port before, so. Alright, get a little alcohol, make this thing slip right out. And once you get this I'm gonna use a flathead actually. I don't feel like the spudger is the right tool for this. So just get a flathead, work that cable out. Chat, if you're enjoying the content even a little bit, please don't forget to like and subscribe. I'm trying to grow. I cannot believe my subscribers are as high as they are. I was looking at analytics though, and it looks like my whole subscriber base is a bunch of Indian people. So Indian people really like my content, which is cool. I'm not picky. little ribbon cable at the bottom of this. You gotta separate. And it's been glued there for probably 10 years now. So, just a little stubborn. And then you're just gonna remove this. I like to get a little alcohol underneath and then just push on the opposite side of the home button. Oh, pop right out. Look at that. Let's get a replacement screen real quick. There she is. Just a comparison. Look at this thing. How tarnished and disgusting it is. And then look at this thing. How beautiful and immaculate it is. It's night and day. I mean, this thing was fucked. Lift this little cable here. Alright, once the connection's made, and it is, I think. Alright, connection solid. Get that bracket back in there. Set thing down. Get your screws. Lay these screws in. Let's do that. Come up to the top. once everything is lined up, just not yet. These cables organized. Okay. Bada bing, bada boom. That's how they should look. Stupid, I know. But this is Apple engineering 10 years ago. It wasn't the greatest. Okay, let's zoom this thing back out. We're gonna finish this repair. I'm gonna go get lunch. I really just wanted to test, like, you know, really just wanted to test how this stuff works. See if I liked going live, which I think I'll get used to it. But right now, it just seems kind of difficult. I'm having a hard time finding, like, the angles I want to. It's kind of frustrating. Because there's so many different angles I use when I make, like, a regular video. And this thing, like, the focus on live is kind of messed up as well. Is that better? Okay. I'll get used to it, I'm sure, but I think it's just like maybe a learning curve for me. Just gotta learn how to use the live. I just wanted to try it out. I'm glad I did. I got 4 likes. Was able to help a couple of people. And got some pretty funky repairs that aren't like typical. So a couple of things I captured that I'm glad I captured. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Man down. I wonder if I need like an overlay too. I wonder if this is anything like I used to do, I used to play video games on, what was it? Not Kick, but one of them. Not there. Right here. Okay. Boom, look at that. All right, one last step, then we can seal this thing up. It charges now. Andy's got a brand new screen on it. So there is nothing that this guy can complain about. I mean, nothing at all. It'd be like a brand new, ironically, a brand new iPhone 6S. Actually, let's plug this thing in, make sure that the screen actually functions. That first angle I had was actually solid. I don't know why I changed it. Wow, okay. Plug this thing in and see if everything works. Wow. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 stars, 0 pound. Boom. All right, this guy really got the works for nothing. But I think it was kind of cool to do an older repair right on my first live stream. Kind of cool. Kind of cool that I can live stream now too. I'm trying to come up with all sorts of like live streaming ideas. Right now it's kind of just basic, like, oh, work at the shop, you know, but I'll figure it out, man. I'm relatively new to YouTube. It just did pretty well, so. Those screws in there. You know what? I'll be extra nice, and I'm just gonna throw a screen protector on there for him too. Let's see if I even have one. I do. All right, let's get a nice pull, nice peel, and a nice stick. Whoop, there's something under there. Fucking fuck. Ah, whatever, dude. His screen was shot before. All right, it's done. Guys, that's gonna conclude my first live stream. I had a lot of fun. I'm super thankful for the people that popped in here. Got a couple of comments, couple of likes. Thank you, everybody. I really appreciate it. And I'll be going live on Mondays and Tuesdays, so I've got like a week to brainstorm on what I should do. Thanks.